my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a bronzy, smoky eye look. This is a Shay Mitchell inspired makeup tutorial. Shay Mitchell is like my ultimate girl crush ever. She's so pretty, and like I feel like 9 times out of 10 I see her wearing like a brown dark smoky eye, and it just looks so good on her, so I had to do a look inspired by her. So I was doing looking between 2 pictures. This is the first one. Let me zoom it in. This is the first look I was basing it. So mostly I can see the eyeshadow, and that's where I like got the eyeshadow look from. I didn't do the wing liner because I usually don't do it. And then this look as well. So I kind of like meshed the 2 together. As you can see, my lower lash line is like so dark, and then my eyes are like a bronzy color. So yeah, I kind of aimed towards the face. The face I kind of aimed towards this picture. It was like, it looked like she was glowing, but not like a dramatic glow, and it was just really pretty luminous glow from within. And then the lip, hers is probably a little bit more nude and brown, but I kind of did like a pinky nude-ish. So yeah, if you want to learn how to get this look, then keep on watching. So today I'm going to be doing a Shay Mitchell inspired makeup look. I'm literally in love with her. She's so pretty. She's like my woman crush. She's literally just so beautiful. And I always see her rocking like a smoky eye. Like 9 times out of 10 she's wearing a smoky eye. So I really wanted to do like a brown dark smoky eye. So I have a picture of her here, and she's rocking like a brown kind of shimmery smoky eye. And I have another picture that I'm gonna base it off of too, and then brown, like just her eyes are so pretty with the smoky eyes. So I'm gonna aim for a look like this, and it's kind of like, you know, you can see she kind of has a highlight on, but it's not like bam in your face. Everything is just neutral, and like she's just a dark eye, dark smoky eye, and then everything else is like neutral and pretty. She's just so gorgeous, and I love her in Pretty Little Liars. So let's get on with this look. I'm just going to prime my eyelids using the Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer, and this is in light. So let's get started with the eye look. I'm going to be using the Tarte Cosmetics Tartelette palette today, and this is the very first one. This is the matte one. Haven't used this in so long, so I'm going to take Free Spirit and Supermom, and I'm going to set my eyeshadow base using my MAC 252 Special Edition brush. I'm just going to use that to set my eyeshadow base. Okay, so after setting our eyeshadow base, I'm going to take another eyeshadow base, and I'm just going to strictly apply onto the lids. So this is the Maybelline Color Tattoo Eye Studio. It's just basically an eyeshadow base. It's number 25 Bad to Bronze. So it's just like a bronzy creamy shadow, and I'm going to take this BH cosmetic brush. It's like a synthetic brush, and I'm going to just apply that, or take the product I mean, and just apply that onto the lid, not going past the crease. So this way it will ensure that the shadow is like more pigmented. So I'm just applying it. I'm gonna work one eye at a time. So the shade that I thought was really similar to what she had on her, like it was like a dark bronzy eye and a shimmery. So I'm going to be using ColourPop's Boxer. This was part of their spring collection, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to use Boxer, and I'm going to take my Luxie 211 concealer brush to pack it on. You see that? I'm kind of just using the tip of the brush to kind of blend it up. And then before I go to my other eye, I'm going to take my Morphe R37. I'm going to go in with my Melt Cosmetics Dark Matter palette, and I'm going to take the shade Unseen right here, and I'm going to just add a transition color and start blending it out. just so there's no harsh lines. Back with Bad to the Bronze, and I'm going to apply it only up to my crease. And then I'm going to pack on Boxer once again. This is such a pretty shade. I'm going to bring it up a little with the tip of my brush. And then going back with Unseen to blend. So this is what we have so far. So I'm going to take a clean Morphe M504 and I'm just going to further blend everything out. And I'm going to kind of darken this up a little bit. So I'm going to go in with my Lorac Pro Matte palette. It's a little rusty and like messed up because I use it so much. I'm going to take the shade Corduroy and I'm going to deepen it up just a little bit. Take my Kylie brush, looks good 217. I'm going to take a little bit of Corduroy and deepen it up on the outer corners. Go back with the clean Morphe M504 and I'm just going to blend everything out. This kind of looks like already what her eyes look like. She did have winged liner, but I don't usually wear winged liner, so I'm not going to do that. But she has some like wispy lashes, so I'm just going to stop the eyes right here. I'm going to highlight. Going back with my Tartelette palette, I'm going to be using just Free Spirit to highlight. And I'm using a matte color. It's matte, by the way. This whole palette is matte, and I'm not sure if I mentioned that. So let us step away from the eyes for just a little bit. And I'm going to apply foundation. I'm going to be using my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. And this is in shade 3.5. Just going to mix it up a little. It's become like my favorite foundation. So I've been using it so much. Coverage, and I love the finish. Amazing. And I'm just going to blend it out with my Beauty Blender. Okay, so we're going to switch it up with the concealers. Today I'm going to be using, first I'm going to be using the Urban Decay, clearly I can't talk today. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Color Correcting Fluid, and this is the peach one. So let's cover up those darkness under the eyes. And then let's blend that out. And then we're going to move on to the actual concealer. This is a Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. I used to use this so much in my older videos, so I'm going back to it. This is in Light Neutral. They have like a good range of colors too, if I remember correctly. So I would definitely give this concealer a try because you get such good coverage and it's like not heavy at all. I'm just going to kind of carve out the shadow too. And the applicator is like really good too. I really love this applicator. And then we'll blend this out and then set our under eyes and highlighted areas with the RCMA No Color powder. So by the time I upload this video, it's going to be the Sephora VIB Rouge sale already. Like their spring one, so the VIB Rouge status people go first. So if you're VIB Rouge, what are you guys getting? I really want to try out the Givenchy like loose powder. Heard it was really good, and I read reviews on it and people with oily skin like really like it. But I also want to try the Cover FX like perfect setting powder. That one has no talc in it, so it's good for like all skin tones, and it's like more moisturizing than like the Laura Mercier one I've heard. So I want to try that, and like I want to try some new foundations, and I want to try some tinted moisturizers for like the summer. I'd also recommend getting like more expensive things during the VIB sale. I know like it's not a lot like if they have during the holidays a VIB sale if you're like VIB Rouge, because it's 20% during the holidays. But it's still something, but it's definitely a good time to like get like the gift sets that they have when like getting like good value products, such as like the Benefit Cheek Parade. This has like 5 full-sized boxed blushes, and if you have like the discount, like which 10%, 15%, whichever you may have, it's really good to just like get stuff that it's good value. So you'd get this. I don't think so, this is like $60, so it's a really good like deal to try the different boxed powders and stuff like that. So I'd recommend doing that, or like eyeshadow palettes. So I'd recommend getting this because it's such a good deal, and you get the Hoola and then the Hoola Light as well. So let me buff off this loose powder on my face. I'm going to be using my Luxie small contouring brush with my Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC. I'm just going to tap this off. I like tap it in my skin and then kind of buff it away. And I'm going to use this powder and then my ambient lighting powder and diffuse light from Hourglass, which I've hit pan on. I'm just going to mix those two together just because the ambient lighting powder gives it such a diffuse like luminescent glow from within. So I'm not going to add too much highlighter today just because in the photo it doesn't look like Shay has like too much highlight. It was just like kind of glowing from within, like she kind of looked glossy and like kind of wet, you know, like a luminescent glow. And with that being said, I'm gonna start like bronzing up my face. It kind of looks like she has a darker contour here, bronzed up, so I'm gonna do that. Start with my Benefit Cheek Parade, and I'm gonna take Hoola Light first, and I'm gonna kind of mix it with Hoola, original Hoola. I'm gonna take my Real Techniques multi-task brush. I'm gonna start warming it up. The eyes were like really simple too, so if you want to darken it up you could. I might maybe in just a little bit. I'm always in love with Shay's makeup, so Patrick Ta and like Makeup Ariel and the makeup artist that does her makeup always does such a good job, and she's like so pretty and so flawless, just gorgeous. And then I'm gonna use that to contour my nose a little bit. I'm gonna use the Luxie nose contour. It's the 182 from the JD Weighty collection, and I'm gonna use Hoola Light. Just something like really light contouring because I don't want to go overboard. I'm gonna hit my lower lip. And then I'm going to blend that out with the Morphe M502. Kind of, I'm going to take a little bit and round off the end, or the tip. So now I'm just going to contour. I'm going to take the Tarte Cosmetics Tarteist Contour. This is their Volume 1, and I'm just going to mix 4 and 3 together just to contour. And I'm going to be taking the Morphe R5. Love that it smells like chocolate. And now I'm going to apply some blush. So I'm going to apply two types of blush because like I said, her face makeup was like not too glowy but not too matte. So I'm going to first take this MAC blush in, this is a Pro Longwear blush in Blush All Day. So kind of like a cool tone mauve-ish color. And I'm going to take my Japanesque brush. This is like a muted color. This is the Mineralized Blush in Warm Soul, one of my favorite blushes. I'm just going to take the same brush, and this has more of like a glowy sheen to it, so I'm just going to apply that on top. So I'm going to apply some mascara. I'm going to tight line and apply some eyeliner on my bottom waterline. I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs Fine Liner. Is this it? Is it called the Fine Liner? The Fine Liner. I'm going to, for my upper lashes, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Big Shot Mascara, and the bottom I'm going to use L'Oreal Telescopic. So I applied lashes as well. These are the Ardell Studio Effects Custom Layered Lashes, just because I seen that she was wearing more wispy lashes in the picture she was looking down at. Right there, like they weren't too dramatic, but then if you looked up, you can tell there's something there in this one. These ones are a little bit longer. I think she might have been wearing I'm sure they're not the same eye look, so she might have been using different lashes, but I decided to use like wispies just to change it up. And then for the second picture where she's actually looking, she has like smoked out lower lash line, so I'm going to do that. First, I'm just going to take the Melt Rust Stack, and I'm going to be taking Rot, and I'm going to take my Kylie brush, and I'm going to just deepen it up because I want it a little bit dark, you know? Morphe M508, I'm going to take Rot and I'm going to smoke it out in the lower lash line. So I'm going to take this Luxie 228 short shader brush and I'm just going to blend it out, diffuse it on the bottom. So in this picture, she looks kind of like, let me zoom it in. It looks kind of glowy, but not too like over dramatic glowy. So I'm going to go somewhere in between because I can't really see it in this picture where she's looking down. It kind of looks matte in this picture, but like on her nose is a little bit of highlight. So I'm going to use something like, not too like over dramatic or anything. So I recently got the Dandelion Twinkle from Benefit, and I'm going to use this. Because I've tried it before and it's kind of like more like a subtle highlight, not too dramatic. I'm going to be using the Anastasia A23 brush. And I'm just going to apply it on the tops of my cheeks. Just kind of like a glow from within, and like you still see it there, but it's not over dramatic. Kind of like strong nose highlight. So there you go, that's all the highlight I'm going to apply for Twinkle, and I kind of want to add just a little bit of my Dior Skin Nude Air Illuminizer in number 3. This one is kind of like not too dramatic. I'm just going to take a little bit of that. And then I'm going to blend it out with my Real Techniques powder brush. Apply some lower lash line mascara. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic Extensions mascara. Okay, so now I'm going to set my brows. This is my favorite brow gel so far. This is from the drugstore. This is the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Mascara, and it is in medium brown. Yeah, messily apply my brow gel. Whoops. Clearly messily. I just freaking got it on my brow bone. I'm going to apply the lip. Let me go back to the picture for reference. So in this picture where she's looking down, she's kind of wearing like a peachy nude lip, but I really like the second picture where she's actually looking. She's kind of wearing like a mauve lip, like a really light mauve lip. So I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to apply some chapstick first. My chapstick melted, so I'm just going to apply it from the cap because I can't get it to go back into its like tube. I'm going to be using my lip liner or lippy stick from ColourPop. It's an Aquarius. And I'm going to line on my lips. As you guys know, my Cupid's bow, my upper lip to be exact, is always trying to play me. Most lip product that I've seen in my collection, I have a lot of lip products, but I didn't look that hard. And I really wanted to use this one, so it kind of reminds me of the one she's wearing, maybe a little bit darker, but I can always like dab it on, you know? So this is in Hawk Wind. It's Kat Von D Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick. So I'm just going to apply the product to my ring finger. So just to lighten it up, I'm going to be taking Joseph Color's liquid lipstick in Sand. It's just a really light, pale color. And I'm going to dab it in the center. And kind of pat it in. Okay, so this is the finished look, and now I'm going to set my face. I'm using the Laura Geller Spackle Mist to set my face. My hair is kind of like whatever right now. It's like doesn't have its actual part because I kind of want to do the middle part, but it's so used to like being on my left side, so it looks better, so the right side kind of looks wonky, so I look like a pinhead right now. Okay, let me set my face. Like, spritzer sounds so harsh and so loud when I'm like spraying it, but I loved it. So this is actually the end of the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.